Hi. Oh, I should always start taking with my glasses off. I need them to read. Hi, welcome to my channel. I do a collective reading. I am Astral Light. My heart is always wide open. I receive messages from the ancestors. I do an intuitive collective reading. When I tap in, I know and can feel it in my pineal, and I'm just a wide open vessel to receive. If you've come here for the first time, I'm just always so honored. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. It always brings my heart joy to know that I resonate with your heart. I'm going to begin right away with the second part to the now what. I started, I picked cards, and you will see the part 1 down below in the link of my videos. I feel like this camera is so far away. I think I'll bring it a little closer. I've already, if it looks very foggy in the back, I've been burning incense. Big time. Big time. The day has been a very interesting day. However this finds you. It is summertime. I'm up here in the Northwest. And Spirit came in early this morning. And it was really sunny. And now it is 10 o'clock in the evening, and I have been walking toward this moment like all day. I went out to do cards, readings. I wanted to hit the beach, and by the time I got to the beach, the sun and the clouds came in. So I came back home to be cozy, and it has taken me, I came home around 4. And it's now 10 o'clock. This is such a production to get to this moment in time. The patience that it takes to walk in this flow. Not knowing when the messages are wanting to come. And not being able to ever force anything. So Spirit saying, you know, I call in the ancestors, and then they give me messages, and the Spirit is saying, keep it simple. Silence is golden. Be in your present moment, and sometimes it may feel like you're in between worlds, and be okay with that. We asked for this. We came here and we asked for this. Okay. Let me get my glasses on now and I can see better. Here we are. So doing the hero's journey, there was 5 questions that were asked, and the cards that came up, they were just so spectacular. The first card that came up was reward. This was the bonus card, and this is the bonus card that came up, and it just opened up the channels. And I'm gonna read each of these cards. James Wanless, he does a beautiful job with his card. Because each of the pictures, he talks about them and explains them. So let me find the correct reward. 10 of Worlds. Page 270. So I'm going to read this, and it says, reward is fortune. Fortune's way of being successful in the material world. Gosh, I wish I had my laptop. I would have a bigger... It just wasn't working today. I've just been to be really patient with everything. Reward means to know that you are a manifester of your visions and passion. That card came up also. Passion. You are making it and you deserve it. Take risks, expand, and think opportunistically and abundantly. Make an opportunity out of every situation. And I kept saying this week, there's always a solution. There's always a solution. Concentrate on your material needs and desires. Do not be afraid to spend. The more you spend, the more you will make. Spending means taking the responsibility to earn. That's interesting. Your income reward is the energy that fuels the next go-around for your wheel of fortune. Do not stop now. Keep moving. Create, create, create. Abundance is a flow of income and output. Keep it turning. Keep turning it over. Keep turning it over. Ah, lovely. Okay, so abundance is what is in this card. Think prosperously. See yourself as rich. Partake in the physical luxuries of life. Celebrate your success. And so when you see Jupiter, the wheel of fortune, convert, adapt, be opportunist. Life has turned favorable for you. Strike it rich. Find the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Oh, wow. We're just talking about the end of the rainbow. Just speaking upon it. Feel lucky. Risk. Like the pond and the chessboard. Take that risk. The shopping basket. Life is a cornucopia. Treat yourself by. And so what do we have? Coins. Let me put this book down. I can read better if I put the book down. Okay. Financial success is yours. So that's all the coins. Money is the liquidity to move your wheel of fortune. Liquidity to move your wheel of fortune onward. So the orb of the Caesar says Caesar. Professional achievement and advancement is your esteem and value yourself. Esteem and value yourself. Oh, that's so beautiful. So the astrology, Jupiter, accumulate and consume. Earth, manifest, materialize. Time, shopping basket. You are rewarded in your pay period. Bonus time. I say this is a bonus card. Contract, renewal, promotion, and sale. So, okay, the market basket. Marketplace is where you find reward. So the shaman, animal, be exquisite. And acquirative. So the golden poppy. Have fun, spread the wealth seeds around. Oh, I love that. So gold. Harvest. That's the aura. Harvest, complete and fulfill. Money. You have the means for purchasing your material needs and wants. So the shopping basket is collect and acquire. Oh, this is such a beautiful card to receive. So this was the bonus card. I'm going to keep reading. And wow, that was just so true. So that was a message. That was just a bonus. So we're going to go. I'm going to read the now what. And so we're going to go with what is our quest, our goal. And the card that popped out was purity. Purity. And I love it that the lotus, it's almost as if I see a snake. I see some, this is the Two of Wands. That's a magical card. magician. So I see the ice on the branches, the snow on the branches. Something about being still and being silent. Be still and be silent. Rest, rejuvenate. But you know, we're in the summertime now. But even in the summertime, there's, you know, get out of that sun, which is so hard for me to do. I'd be like searching for the sun. Where's the sun? Okay, here we go. 2 of Wands. 2 found the 1 and the 2. The yin and the yang. 1 foot before 1 foot, the next foot, next step. What are our next steps? The 182. What are your next? Take step by step, moment by moment. Ancestors are saying moment by moment. You know, Rome was not built in a day. Purity. Excuse me, I am about to cough. Oh, wow. It is really foggy in here. Whew. Okay, purity represents the priestess. Excuse me. Sees and is. The priestess see yourself purely or honestly as you truly are. Ah, gosh. I just want you to really see the card. So I am blocking out my face. With this clarity, see who you really are as opposed to who you are supposed to be or were taught to be. Purity means to live authentically, and almost in integrity. I'm hearing that. To be you, uncontaminated by conditioning, inappropriate to the real you. I am being pure. In being pure or true to yourself, you are cleansed, pure negative mental, emotional, and physical states. Purity in your own morality. You are clean, you are moral. If you live in truth with yourself, self-purification, or self-realization begins with pure and honest self-observation. Ooh, that was pretty deep. Pure and honest self-observation. Clear awareness of self is established through a peaceful mind and a calm heart. A body unadulterated with stimulant, chemicals, and drugs brings clarity. A meditative peace of tranquility and solitude. I was just saying, be silent, be silent. Creates the mental conditions for self-clarification. So the window, all of the cards mean something. So the crystals, the window, the lotus reflection. See your crystal clarity, your own true nature. See it as it is. See without prejudice and preconception, without previous conditioning. The natural candlelight. Be authentic, true to yourself with falsity or artificiality. The natural white light. Return to your own natural goodness. Live in the perfection of your great spirit, the light. Your great spirit, the light. Snow. The snow, the white, the heron, and the snake. Your true nature is untainted, without fault. Be incorruptible. No one can corrupt you. Corruptible. Be incorruptible. That's such a great word. Act with absolute honesty and integrity. I was just speaking upon that today. People will either want to be around you or go away from you. Path in snow. Follow your own path. That word. Follow your own path. Stars. Follow your own star path. Create your own destiny. Alchemy, that's astrology in this card. So the alchemy is water, air, water, and fire. Clean up, clear out all your falsities, and allow no dust upon your lens of perception. I'm just cleaning my lenses. Just cleaning my lenses on my phone. I thought it was too dusty. Dawn's early light, that's time. Trust your innocence. Refreshen up. Lighten up by letting go of yesterday. Be spontaneous and follow your intuitive inspiration. So the geometry is expansion, the views in the vesta and the windows. Find space, openness, and tolerance. Be patient with others and yourself. Begin with yourself. So the shaman is the snake. You are infinite, able to shed the old skin and regenerate through purity and perception. The heron, fly with your own ideas. Your original ideas are beautiful. Mental innocence is power. Horse, move the way your body wants to, regardless of learned patterns. Dance like nobody's watching. The lotus, you are capable of unfolding into great beauty if you follow your own inherited potentials. So the white aura, see life through the white light of purity and you will be pure. The window, look without the sea within. How you see the outside world is how you see yourself. How you see the outside world is how you see yourself. That is golden words. I always say, go look in the mirror and go look in your eyes. That's how you can really see yourself. Go look in the mirror and look in your eyes. You see everything. The eyes are the window of the soul. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so that is the quest. Yeah. So the second card, what path must you take? That card was... Number 2, negativity came up. And when that card came up, that just made me curious. What in the world? Negativity. 5 of crystals. And that 5, it keeps coming up. Okay, so let's see what this lovely, the Hierophant. A lot of reds, a lot of deep purples. And the way back, I feel like I've been thinking about Sedona a lot. And I think that's Sedona way, way, way in the back. Okay, let me read. Negativity is the mind of the Hierophant. Like the Hierophant revealer of the light. Be aware of your negativities and negate them. See how your mind creates doubt and pessimism. Look at your defeatist thinking. Know that and how you view yourself and the events in your life is based on your mind's interpretation. Realize that what a defeat in your mind may be a victory for somebody else's from somebody else's point of view. Negative interpretations or cultural conditions. They come from all the ways in which society has said that you have not done well enough. That is, Transcend this negative outlook by using the critical and discriminating quality of your mind, your heart. I have to say, get right to your heart. Your heart to cut out defeatist thinking. To overcome the negative mind is the most important lesson you can learn. Indulgent and negative creates emotional stress and physical breakdown. It leads to worldly setbacks and failure. Negativity can break your spirit. All things bad are created in the dark mind. I always feel, it's usually someone else's thinking. It's usually not mine. And when I know that I always know it's someone else's thinking and it's not mine. I wake up happy. I go to bed happy. I'm happy all day long. I'm happy to be walking in this earth right now. I know that we are heaven on earth. We just have to know that and see that and feel that. Okay, so evolve the red and the black crystals. Have the red light warning of your mind ready whenever you detect the slightest bit of dark negative thinking. And the cut crystals, cut out and slay negative thinking. I love that advice. So your negativity. So all of these lovely picture has something to say. So Pluto affected astrology. You are prone to violence, accidents, and mistakes because of negativity. So stay clear in your mind. Wake up happy. Go to bed happy. If you just need time away from everyone, take that time. If you need time, just be still with yourself. So the fire, the alchemy, the fire. Negativity leads to explosions, burn up, and burn out. So time, you are now in the present, but before or after the fact. So the tornado and the flood, you see your life I just, get out of that mindset and get into your heart. So the scavengers, you feed off. Okay, so the aura, I won't read things that don't mean anything at this present time. The red and the black, and you see me stopping because I'm reading ahead and stopping it. So the broken, so find all of the things that you need to do to clear this energy flow. This is so important, and I know that a lot of this energy flow has to do, I'm doing my intuitive channeling now. It has to do with the next card that I'm about to read, which is also a number 5, and it has to do with oppression that has happened. And see this beautiful eyes? There's a reason. Okay, so what? That was a Hierophant that we just read. And now I'm about to read the 5 of Wands, and it's also a Hierophant. Oppression is a Hierophant. Okay, and so what is it? So that is, so number 2 is what path you must take. You must get off of the path of negativity. If you are on that path of negativity, you got to jump off. You got to take another train, get on another boat, get another ticket, talk to another group of people, get away from people, and be with self. And if your spirit, your soul, it has no negative, it has no judgment. And if you're saying things up in your mind, get some music, tap into some lovely music, get some singing bowls, some sound bowls. Learn singing bowls, hear singing bowls, go to singing bowl session. Get on the internet and find one. It's just tap in. So what sacrifices must you make? You must make, I think we've made a lot of sacrifices already. And look at here, we got red candles now. We got white candles, now red candles. So let me read. Let you just meditate on the card for a minute. I'll block my face. The oppression is, so this is what sacrifices must we make? Oppression is a Hierophant's constant reminder that life is about liberation and all of her potentials. Every form of oppression is an opportunity for liberation. To recognize your oppression is to understand that the freedom of yourself. You cannot know freedom without knowing oppression. In knowing your oppression, you automatically know your way to liberation. Oppression is always self-created. You create your own oppression through your ignorance, through your lack of awareness. Your limited self-understanding is your barrier. Increasing your image of yourself, you will unlock all your talents. Free yourself from limitation by seeing yourself accurately. You are truly the universe. All things are possible if you see the possibilities. See yourself in a new light and fly. I love that. See yourself in a new light. Spread your wings. and fly. That's when sometimes it just takes taking that risk and believing, not listening. And, we're like in this bondage for 100 years, having women, men, children, so much oppression. And it's just time that we just break those chains. They're invisible. It's time to break them. The mind can be an invisible, wrap things that no longer serve your heart. And it's time to do things that serve your heart only. Your spirit is limitless and free. Your negative mind, however, let me make sure that I'm not. Your spirit is limitless and free. Your negative mind, however, only sees your limitation. Your negative mind sees no way through the setbacks and wallows in disappointment. Negativity penetrates itself to the confinement of your spirit. Live in the radiance of your spirit and you will soar. There we go. Spread those wings. So look at this lovely card and to see the eyes and the windows of the light. See your infiniteness. The greater, let's say the eyes are the window of the soul. The greater your self-image, the more expansive your self-expression. The bars. Be reminded of your oppression and thus of your way to liberation. So the sun and the eclipse, you have no energy, no kryptonite, you're in the dark, so get out of that. No longer. So you don't be restricted. You can see the forest from the trees. You have a sense of heaviness and fight too, but it's time to open up, shine the light in dark places. You are a light worker. You are a way shower. You are waking, asleep, and you are no longer sleeping, and you are no longer dreaming the dream. You're now living the dream that you have dreamed. You're now living in the dream. The dream is yours. Confined spaces. You're restricted and entrapped. Caged birds. Unnatural. You are unable to be yourself. The dead tree. You are alive only on the surface. But even if you think about it, there is a network full of spiritual beings that are here to support us. And nature is here to support us. When you see a stump, a log in the forest, you notice it is not dead. It's maybe be like withered down and there's no branches, but the log is still alive because underneath that surface, everyone's working to support that log. And that's what we are. We're all here to support each other on this beautiful journey, this beautiful spiritual journey. You're alive only. So the gray, don't feel like you're hitting a wall. Don't feel like you can't climb over that wall. Break down that wall, jump over that wall, climb under that wall, go around, go to the end of the wall. There's always a way. There's always a solution. You are never stuck. We're given the power to know what we're capable of. We're given the power to understand what we're capable of. We have the resources within us to go beyond and to grow and expand in our spiritual journey. So the next card that came up is, so that was number 3. What sacrifices must you make? What we say? I think rushing time. I think we get so busy to rush time and we need to just be still a little bit. I think that's what happens. What challenges, what obstacles must we overcome? And the card that came out was Ace of Worlds. So for me, collectively, the energies send success. We have overcome our challenges. We've overcome our obstacles. We've overcome all of that. We've been through the light. We've been through the dark, and now we are the light. We're shining our light so bright. So what came is this, so the Ace of Worlds, success, and that just keeps coming. And that was the first card, the World. Oh my gosh, success. Success is your magician, ability to achieve your goals and succeed in the world. To succeed, you must first believe you are a success, and you will continue to succeed. Just goes back to believing in yourself. And believing you are where you're supposed to be right here at this time, at this present moment. Success all requires a synergy. Bring together all your internal, external resources and talents. Success is an organic process. Set your goals and plans on the means for achieving them. Begin acting on your plan. That's came up a lot this week. Action. Take action and take one step at a time. And sometimes you might go back, but you kind of go forward again. And you might take one step back, and then you can take 3 steps forward, and maybe you might have to run a little bit. And so you're catching up. Once the plan has been initiated, nurture it with patience and perseverance. Complete the task and reward yourself. Reward yourself. True success is an ongoing success. That means there is no finish line. Use the success of your past to achieve again. You must, however, adapt to new situations, opportunities. Do not be afraid to change and innovate. Part of success is overcoming adversity, learn from mistakes and setbacks. Realize that every failure is a new opportunity. Be opportunist. I love this word. Opportunist, and a resourceful. Oh, that was so hard. Success is represented by worlds or planets. Like the creation of these worlds, know that the successful creation of your material world is a result of the mixing together of your elements or your faculties. Make sure that you've been enduring. Make sure that any endure you take has your mind, heart, body, and spirit in it. Don't do it if you don't love it. Worlds are not created overnight. Rome wasn't built in a day. Step by step. And with support. It's time to succeed. Take one small step at a time. As the world revolves and evolves, be ready to adapt and make changes. Just as the world undergoes periodic natural upheaval, so may your plans. Like the force which is renewed by fire, convert one step back into 2 steps forward. Today, that's what was going on in my energy flow. I wanted the sun. I wanted to sit by the sun and do my cards and got out in the sun. And as soon as I ready to sit down and be present and got everything together, put it in my wagon. Didn't get it in the wagon yet, but got it organized to get to the wagon. The clouds came in. And then when I get cold, I don't like to be outside. Such a summer girl. Leo. Hot. Like it hot. Okay, here we go. So next, and this is the Ace of Worlds. We got the Ace of Worlds. We got the 10 of Worlds. 10 is like power. 2 of Wands. And let's go. Okay, so what help is available for you? Number 5. That is passion. You know, the help that is available for us is our ancestors, and the card that came that really says it is passion. And that to me is just like such a Leo card. You see that lion right there? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And passion to do what your heart's desire, passion to do what you came here on this earth to do, and the passion to be creative, and all of that beautifulness. All of that beautifulness. So let me go ahead and read. I wish I could. Okay, let's see here. I know you can't really see it. Okay, well, I'll just put it here. And let me go ahead and look for it. And passion. And I will read, and then you can see the card better. The pictures are so beautiful. And it's summertime, so what a beautiful, beautiful card to come out. All the flowers. And what's taking me so long? Okay. 10 of Cups. 10 Cups. 10 Worlds. Okay. 268. Okay, passion. Okay, here we go. 10 of Cups. Passion is the heartthrob of fortune. There's another fortune that came up. Purity. This was fortune. Success. Fortune. All this. So beautiful. Okay, let's go. Your fortune is where your passion. Do what you love. Is. Listen to your passion, for they will reveal your genius and bring you success. Passionate living is the key to living fully and richly. Follow the beat of your heart. Abandon your reservations. Don't think. Be spontaneous. Take the risk. That keeps coming up. You want it so bad that you can taste it, so taste it. Let the grown be your let your growing be your guide. Do it. Act, live, love, enjoy. Who cares what others think? I was just saying that today. That was when I was golden, in my golden flow of my spirituality. When I stopped worrying about what I looked like and what I felt like others were thinking of me, and just be. Enjoy. Who cares what others think? Be yourself. Want it all now. Go for it. Courageous. Be courageous. Ah, yes, courageous. And all I know, if this resonates with your heart and you're like, I don't know what my passion is, tap in with me. I do Akashic Records, and what I do, I combine my Reiki, because I'm a Reiki master, and my Reiki, my Akashic Records, and my tarot readings, and that gives you a real deep, true picture of why you come here on this earth. I am you and you are me. And we have the ability to know why we are here. The Akashic Records opens up that channel. The Reiki opens up your chakra channels. And the tarot cards, that is just a different way for you to see yourself, and it's like a spiritual journey that we're all on. That's why I do the hero's journey, for this reason. So here we are, Leo. Like I said, Leo, the astrology. Dare to be colorful and outrageous. My favorite colors is orange. Absolutely favorite. And I'm just so... A yellow dress. I've been the last 5, 6, 8 years. I've been searching for the best yellow dress, the most beautiful yellow dress that I could actually possibly pick out for myself. Gold. Your passion is energy, expansion, and compelling. Fire. A kimono. I need a yellow and an orange kimono. I saw one the other day, an orange one. I was in Whidbey Island, Coupeville, and just beautiful magic came upon a kimono shop. She's been there for 20 years. Can't wait to go back. There was an orange kimono just sitting there waiting for me. Sitting there waiting. I'll be back. Goad. Be passionately driven to realize your highest dreams. So the flower, feel youthful and spring-like. So the heat, be in the heat of the night, in the heat of the day, in the heat of the action. So the lion, the lovely, beautiful lion there. Be selfish, go for what you want. My brother Tiger's just popping in. He used to always say, go for what you want. Be the director of your own, captain of your own ship. Create through passion. And he was such a sharp dresser that he would dress from head to toe. His shoes looked sharp. His socks were sharp. And he would just walk out and look just sharp. So beautiful. And it wasn't because he was worried about other people looking at him. He just was doing it for him. Yeah. So the red, feel your lower chakra stimulation. Then I say stimulation. Yeah. The root chakra, your lower chakra. Your sacral is the orange. Fill yourself up, drinking from the chalice. Fill yourself up, be intoxicated with life. Fill yourself up, be intoxicated with life. Wow, that's a great advice. That's a lovely advice. Whew. Okay, I'm switching my leg action here. Oh, wow. Let me see if anything intuitively comes. Let me just slow down the flow a little bit and see what energy is coming from us, for us. So the help that is available for us is the passion. Ancestors are saying, live with passion, do what you love. Live with passion and do what you love. Okay, so the sixth card, if you take any action, what is the possible outcome? So that card was, you take any action, what is the possible outcome? Yeah. Two of Cups. And I love this. We got Two of Cups and the Two of Wands. And these cards look very similar. So if you do this, then this will come. When you do this, this will come. Equilibrium. So let me go ahead and just read. Equilibrium is the priestess' emotional state. Like the priestess, keep your emotions balanced. Ride the ups and downs of life equally, never going too high or too low. Do not resist or suppress your feelings. With the balance equilibrious awareness of your feelings, you will naturally keep your equilibrium. In this state of emotional stability, ride off any emotional storms. Equilibrium means, this is a funny word, means emotional self-sufficiency. Keep your center of balance regardless of the turn of events in your life. Oh, that's so true. No matter what. Breathe, be still, get silent, shift where you are, go somewhere different. Keep your center. Constantly monitor and regenerate your emotional vitality to keep it flowing evenly. The mental qualities of equilibrium, equally accepting every new situation in your life, is the key to emotional balance. Equilibrium is frequently associated with your physical energy level and an even mental it creates, I know that word and I'm just having a hard time with it. Metabolism creates an even mind and in an even heart. I still didn't pronounce it right. Emotional equilibrium is a result of an even balance between involvement in the material world and the spiritual detachment from it. Be in the world but not with an awareness that transcends the material life. That is such, I be in the world but not of the world. I love that. So check out all these cards. I'll get really close where you can really see. So the cup riding on the top of the water. Hope you're not so. Okay. Stay on top of your emotional waters right through any emotional situation, including the blues. I was just saying that the other day. Even play some sad music, but begin with some sad and end with some happy. Cup riding atop the wintry cold and the spring green. Maintain your emotional stability amidst wintry emotional barrenness and icy spring turns of the feeling, the summer tranquility and peace, and the fall dryness and endings. So we're in the summer. Okay, the cup riding atop the river of life. Keep emotionally balanced amidst the ever-changing conditions of life, twists, turns, and bogs. On the river, go with the flow of the feelings. Do not resist emotions. Let the tears come if they need to come. Cry when you need to cry. Emotions are so powerful. Don't hide them. Don't suppress them. Don't be ashamed of them. I loved it the other day. There were a man that were taking a retreat, just only man, where they were able to cry with each other. What's happening? So beautiful. Excuse me. Okay, that's been choking on myself all day. Okay, more water. Okay, on the river, go with the flow. Do not resist feelings. Do not resist emotions. So the duck, fly over your emotional waters, see your feelings and understand and accept them. The duck feathers. Ward off and protect yourself from undesirable feelings. Weather the storm of others' emotional outpourings. Weather the storm of others' emotional outpourings. Not even your own, others. The cactus. Seek emotional self and time and containment. Be like the cactus, what needs very little water or emotional fulfillment from the outside world to blossom. The Percody cactus. Deter unwanted feelings arising from the undesirable internal situations and the watershed reservoir. Be like the mountain watershed, constantly full of emotional reserves. Your inner self is a spring of emotional fulfillment. Be non-dependent on external events for emotional vitality and satisfaction, self-sacrifice. And the yellow cactus flower. Glow, with emotional sunniness. And the green. Emotionally regenerate and revitalize yourself. I was just writing that today. Restore, rest, restore, regenerate, and reintegrate. Oh, how beautiful. So the astrology of this card is the Aquarius, air, water sign. Like the duck, symbolizes your lofty thoughts and your airborne visions that are inspiring and emotionally fulfilling. The Scorpio, you're capable of emotional transformations, able to let go of certain feelings in order to maintain your equilibrium. Water, alchemy, be easygoing like water which flows downhill. I love that. Bruce Lee says, be water. He was a whole show here in the Northwest about be water. And I'm at the most calmest, and that's why I was trying to get to the water today. A lot of energy was going through me from the full moon that came in on the 23rd, and I'm still feeling it in my body, and man, I just wanted to get to the water. Marble, you will feel deeply, yet like cold marble, be unmoved. So all the seasons, be versatile and adaptable. The geometry, mountain highs and river lows, desert dry and jungle wet. Go to the places of extreme and everything in between, any place. Be adventurous. The water, the shaman is the water bird. Dwell in the water of feelings and yet be capable of flying above any transcending the feeling. The cactus, you are capable of great happiness, blossoming in the driest deserts of time. Green, transform your blues into yellow, sunny yellow, regenerate. So the psychochemistry is a vase. Hold your emotions, water, in control. Oh, I love this. Hold your emotions and water in control. So that is what we are at, is if you take any action, what is the possible outcome? This is the possible outcome. The Two of Worlds, equilibrium, balance. When you know what you came here for, set your intentions toward all that you know that is. Set your hopes and your dreams toward all that you know that is coming to be. Stay centered. Stay present. Keep it simple. One step at a time. Baby steps sometimes. And then take a big jump. Then a baby step. And then sit back and be still. Then take some baby steps. And Spirit is saying, let's get the paths we must take. We've been through so much. We are successful already. What does that mean for you? For me, collectively, knowing that we are collectively coming together as one, that's success for me. That I came here with a purpose, for a purpose, on a purpose. Those that are awakening to their true purpose, I can feel that. I can see it in your eyes. When I do my events, whether I'm doing an event for the Me-We events or the Kent Expo events, or I'm doing private events with other healers, we walk with your spirit. We walk with your hearts. This is all intentionally with the intentions to facilitate a moment in time where you can see you and you are awakening to what you already know. We are no longer accepting other people's negativity. We're walking out of our brains and into our hearts, and we're no longer oppression. There was a time 100, less than 100 years ago. Less than 100 years ago, and still present on this earth, the oppression. But every day we collectively make sure that we are standing in our power, then we can, conquer anything. I'm so honored that you've joined me. Thank you for spending this lovely time. If you are wanting to walk more into your spiritual journey, if you're awakening to who you've come here to be, tap in with me. Just be today. I combined my intuitive knowing, tapping in with the ancestors. I am you, you are me. I speak with you. I walk with your heart. I combine my Reiki. I'm a Reiki master, and I walk with your chakras, with the tarot cards. And then you can see more of who you were meant here to be, your purpose, your journey. If you found this moment in time for the first time, my heart is honored. If you've been here before, and I'm so honored that we keep dancing together. My heart to your heart. Namaste.